They laughed. Until they didn't. In anime, some of the most terrifying transformations come from the last person you'd expect. That character who's always cracking jokes, tripping over their own feet, or just being downright goofy until something breaks. And what comes next? Cold rage, dead eyes, power no one saw coming. Today, we're diving into 10 times the class clown flipped the switch and the battlefield went quiet. Let's go! Denji is the definition of a tragic clown. He's poor, desperate, and just wants something, anything, to live for. Most of the time, he's more likely to beg for jam on his toast than fight with intent. But when the Eternity Devil traps him, something breaks. What follows is a raw, unfiltered bloodbath. Denji transforms into a monster fueled by pain, heartbreak, and the simple hope of connection. There's nothing calculated about it. It's messy, it's brutal, and it's real. And from that moment on, no one calls him weak again. At first glance, Zenitsu is useless. He cries, screams, and panics over literally everything. He's a walking anxiety attack with yellow hair, but then he sleeps. And when he sleeps, the world changes. His fear disappears, replaced by silent, devastating precision. Thunderclap and Flash is more than a move, it's a death sentence. One strike, blink, and the demon's gone. That gap between coward and prodigy, that's what makes Zenitsu unforgettable. Ichibei isn't here to play. As the leader of Squad Zero, he spends most of his time chuckling and cracking jokes. But when he faces Yuwa, Ichibei's divine authority becomes terrifyingly clear. He doesn't just fight, you stop existing. Literally. With a single brushstroke, he erases your name, your identity, your meaning. Watching him turn a war into a spiritual execution is divine flexing at its finest. Satoru Gojo walks like a meme and talks like a flex god. He's always grinning, always joking, until his fight with Toji. When chaos erupts and cursed spirits flood the battlefield, Gojo stops smiling. He's not here to play. He's here to remind everyone that there's a reason he's called the strongest. The way he handles Toji? Effortless. He doesn't just fight him, he disrespects him, laughs while breaking him, and that's the scariest part. Because if Gojo ever stopped being a hero, no one would survive. Regan is a fraud. He's not psychic. He's just a con man with good hair and smooth words. But when Mob's life is on the line, Regan changes. Borrowing Mob's powers, he steps into battle glowing like a god and somehow holds his own. He doesn't lose himself. He doesn't panic, he just cooks. And for the first time, the scammer becomes the savior. Nobody saw it coming. That's what made it legendary. Joseph is loud, ridiculous, and mostly lucky. He wins fights with wit, not power. But when Cars becomes an immortal god and wipes the floor with him, Joseph gets serious. He pulls the craziest move in JoJo history, launching himself into space with a volcanic eruption. No powers, no plan, just unfiltered insanity and pure genius. It's dumb, it's brilliant, it's Joseph at his absolute best. Lemillion's smile lights up a room. He's the comic relief, the class clown, until he faces Overhaul. With Aries' life on the line, Mirio charges in. Even when he loses his quirk, he keeps fighting. Every punch is fueled by purpose. Every movement screams, I don't need powers to be a hero. By the end of the fight, Mirio earns the title of true successor. No flash, just heart. Toilet jokes, random references, lazy samurai antics. That's Gintoki until it's not. In the fight against Takasugi, the humor dies. It's raw. It's painful. It's two old friends, broken by war, clashing with everything they've got. No jokes, no banter, just swords, scars, and silent tears. This is where Gintama stops being a comedy and becomes unforgettable. Saitama is bored, always. He's never had a real fight. So when Boros shows up, Saitama lets him go all out. But when Saitama finally says serious punch, it's over. Not because of the punch, but the shockwave. That's right. The air from his punch ends the battle. No contact. Just raw force. It's not a fight. It's a reminder. Saitama isn't just strong. He's built to break the rules of power itself. Gon is sweet, curious, kind, a kid chasing his father's legacy. Then Pitou kills Kite. Gon's heart breaks, and what replaces it is terrifying. He sacrifices everything, future, potential, life, just for revenge. Adult Gon isn't flashy. He's quiet, cold, unstoppable. It's not a fight, it's an execution. That transformation is still one of the darkest, most unforgettable moments in anime history. They started out as jokes, distractions, punchlines. But when push came to shove, when it mattered most, they flipped the script. So now the question is, which one hit you the hardest? Drop your favorite funny to fearsome anime moment in the comments. And if you're hungry for more savage transformations, hit that like button and smash subscribe. This was just the beginning.